so happy that you are all here, taking this time to drop into your bodies, your hearts, and the presence of your voice, your throat chakra. So my name is Fern Olivia. Some of you I've seen before at this gathering already, so I feel that familiar energy, and that makes me feel really, that remembrance of each other. And some of you I haven't yet met. So my name is Fern Olivia. I'm the founder of Thyroid Yoga, which is a practice that I developed over 12 years of self-study and then practices in functional medicine, in, Kundalini Yoga, of course, sound therapy, vocal activation, Ayurveda, Chinese medicine, essential oils. The list goes on and on. So I've been studying this work since the start of my yoga journey, and also I'm very rooted in the Bhakti tradition as well, of chanting, of the devotion of the heart. So I'm really excited to speak to you, with you today, on the power of expression as a way to heal from any imbalances in the throat chakra, as well as answer questions and give you a practical experience that can bring you deeper into your own self-healing as a way to understand maybe the root cause of any blockages or imbalance in the throat chakra and the thyroid. And give you a little background here for a moment. So I have a condition called Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism. Does anyone have a thyroid imbalance or a thyroid condition? Wow. Okay, many of you. So, are any of you treating it holistically? Yes, one. Okay, one. Everyone else on two. Okay, everyone else on medication of some sort. Okay, like Synthroid or something like that. Okay, so I'll give you a background too. So for many years I was also on Synthroid and Cytomel, trying to maintain my metabolism, and I had brain fog, and I mean, it feels like so many years ago now because it was maybe over 7-8 years ago. I moved to Costa Rica 7 years ago, and I literally got here and didn't bring my medicine with me, and just told spirit, just told the universe, I'm going to heal. I'm just going to do it. And backtrack years before that, I worked on Wall Street in New York City, and my symptoms were so bad I had to take a taxi from the Upper East Side to Wall Street and get into my cubicle and be surrounded by computer screens and be dizzy and just not, I mean, here I am at a festival barefoot. I wouldn't think that, back in 2008 when I fainted in a subway and almost got trampled on my way to work, that I would be feeling radiant and healthy that I do today. And it's because of these practices, because of Kundalini Yoga, because of Kriya, meditation, breathwork, vocal activation, that now I'm able to sit here and share these practices and this wisdom that I really pray can help you to understand the root cause of why you feel what you feel in the first place. So does anyone have symptoms of feeling just foggy here often, or bloating, constipation? I mean, other than festival waters and things like that, but just the energy of feeling this constant zombie feeling of disconnect from your soul. That's the feeling that I had when I had the symptoms of my thyroid imbalance. I just felt so disconnected from my purpose. And that's one of the root causes of thyroid imbalance when we think about it from a spiritual perspective, because every dis-ease in the body comes from an emotional or spiritual cause, and many times Western medicine does not address that. And that's why I was so disheartened, because I studied medicine. I went into Wall Street, but I studied medicine. I was pre-med, and I was so disheartened because I didn't understand why doctors couldn't tell me what was wrong with me. It was just like blood test, symptoms, but nothing was the answer. And I had to become my own medicine woman to finally understand that I wasn't in my purpose. Now I'm in my purpose. I mean, singing and being in kirtans and using the voice and training teachers and training facilitators and doing this work every day. I'm in my purpose, so I feel really healthy. That's the reason why I can sit here and feel radiant, because I'm waking up every day doing what I love. However, I've spent years figuring out where I was blocked here, where I wasn't fully communicating my needs. And that just doesn't mean in purpose, it's also in relationship. And that means with friends, it's boundaries, so many different situations. We are being called in this planet today to really open the throat chakra and to express what we really desire from a place of authenticity and integrity and purpose and meaning, and also to be these vessels of the divine, to come through us, and also to bring up that energy from our hearts, to bridge the energy from the mind and the heart, and then bring it out through the portal of the voice. So that's what we're going to do now in a very beautiful embodied voice breathwork practice with sound healing, with your sound healing. That is the truest sound healing, is the alchemy of your own current, your own sound current. That's the most powerful sound current on this planet for you, is the healing power of your own voice. Making your own ikaros, making your own mantras, singing in your own frequency, singing light language, which we'll be doing, and all these other tools that are self-healing practices. And it might sound so bizarre because doctors don't oftentimes give you these practices. They don't tell you, oh, you have a thyroid imbalance, so go chant mantra and sing light language to heal yourself. I wish doctors did that. Mine never did. And so that's one of the things I learned myself, was a way to heal my body and place my hands, which we'll do, on places of the body. It can be throat, it can be anywhere else in your body that you feel called today to also give love to. And that is so healing. I don't know if any of you have had a Reiki practitioner or a massage therapist that uses singing to you when they do sessions. If any of you have, you probably realize that power is within the voice as a channel, and the sound healing as a channel to bring that frequency right into the body. And sometimes your soul doesn't even need to know what the words are. It just feels that vibration of healing. And that's what we're going to unlock today, is your own power to self-heal your body. So let's take a moment to close your eyes wherever you are. I'm going to offer an invocation to this space to create a sacred place where we all feel free to express our voices and our souls in a way that feels vulnerable, that feels intimate, that feels sacred. Om Namo Gurudev Namo, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. May we each be the channel of pure source consciousness that we have been destined to be, that we have been born to be. Calling in our guides, our loved ones, our ancestors, the spirits of this land, the indigenous of Costa Rica, our own ancestors, all of those who have been celebrating us and cheering us on for this work that we've been doing here this week. Make sure that you can hear the shruti. This is the sound of the angelic frequency. Can you all hear this? Yeah? Okay. So the shruti is literally a portal into frequencies of etheric realms. And when you focus on this sound, the drone of the sound, it can actually lift you up. So we're all going to ride that together. And this practice that I created is called Embodied Voice Breathwork. And what I've found through this practice, using it on myself, is that it really heals the thyroid and the throat chakra from an energetic place that then manifests into physical healing. So that's what's so beautiful. So when you are ready, you'll place your left hand on your heart and your right on top. And this is going to be a pranayama practice that will then turn into a angelic, beautiful angelic choir, into some mantras. So first we're going to open with the breath. So I invite you, if it feels safe for you now, to close your eyes and gaze at the center of your forehead, behind your eyebrows, right there, third eye. And begin to breathe in through your nose and sigh out the mouth. In nose, out mouth. And we're going to start this slowly, just for you to drop in here. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Really notice on your exhale, keep going. Your exhale, notice if you can really drop the jaw and sigh it out. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. You're just going to visualize that mantra. We're going to speed it up. Stay focused, really feel yourself breathing into your heart. Keep doing this right here, bringing up your self-healing power through your breath. Stay with me, keep breathing. I am my own inner healer, my own master, my own teacher. I can heal myself. I deserve to live a life where I can speak my truth. I deserve to be free. Keep going. I deserve to be heard, fully expressed. In a moment, we're going to take a big, deep inhale together. Take a deep breath in with me. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more to the crown of your head, and hold your breath for a moment. Channel that Kundalini energy up your spine. Squeeze the energy up to the crown of your head. In 3, 2, 1. Exhale all the breath out and hold empty. Hold your heart. Hold empty at the bottom. And just listen. Feel yourself being held by this land. Soften your eyes, soften your shoulders, soften your lips. Call in your angelic team, your healing guides. the guardians of this space. With me together through the mouth, deep breath in. More to the crown of your head. A little bit more. And hold that breath. Feeling your angels, your loved ones lifting us up in this space, lifting us to rise, to be free. Exhale all the breath out, hold empty. Empty, 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 hold empty. Now give yourself, as you hold this breath empty, the power to fully be healed. Allow yourself, what would that feel like, to say to the world, I am so healthy. I wake up feeling incredible every single day. I am radiant. I am powerful. I am creative. I am in my dharma. I am living my truth. I am feeling fully expressed. I am supported. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale mouth. Inhale more and hold. Feel yourself being so safe to be heard and seen and expressed, creative in your dharma. All of us doing this sacred work together, all of us uplifting and healing each other, reminding each other what is possible. Nose. Inhale mouth. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Inhale more. Crown of the head. 10th gate open. Sigh it out. Exhale. Open. Inhale mouth. Open through the throat, sigh. We're going to turn this sigh into a inhale. Inhale and together. Turning this into whatever sound current is right for you, singing a prayer to yourself. Currency, frequency, energy moving through you, healing you, singing in your own sound current. It can be sounds, it can be light language, it can be mantra. Guru. opening through that throat. I'd love to hear each one of your voices. We raise each other up. We give each other permission. You'll inhale and then sound it out. Sound your frequency, your power, your self-healing. If you notice any resistance, place your palms there on your body and sing to that place. Really allow yourself, because if you hear your own sound current, it will bring in this healing within you. It is safe. I am safe. I am worthy of healing. I am worthy of expression. Expression is my birthright. Expression is why I am here on earth. Join me and sing your own as well, your own rhythms, your own frequency, your own voice as healing. Wahe Guru How about this? We sing a mantra to heal the waters inside of us and the waters of this earth. So in Ayurveda, the energy of Kapha is water, the water within us, and we are made of water. And in Kapha, in Ayurveda, Kapha imbalances manifest in times in the thyroid as mucus, in stagnation, in blockages. So how do we heal our waters? We purify ourselves. We purify ourselves with Kundalini Yoga. We purify ourselves with mantra. We purify ourselves with fresh breath. So let's purify ourselves through the healing waters of Sat Narayan Wahe Guru, Hari Narayan Satnam. Healing these waters of our lands and each other. Feeling the universal energy of sacred waters flowing through us, clearing, purifying whatever is meant to be healed, purified, and moved through us right now. Sat Narayan Wahe Guru, Hari Narayan Satnam. Together. Sat Narayan Wahe Guru, Hari Narayan Satnam. 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 Take a moment here to feel what just moved inside of you. Feel your waters clearing, healing with each breath. I invite you to send a prayer to your waters. May you flow with ease today. May you flow with grace today. May you flow with compassion today. May you flow with love today to the waters within each of us. May we flow in this harmonic frequency. We all remember our power to heal. Just sitting or laying in that frequency for another moment here. Take a deep breath in. Sigh into the earth. Feel the vibration around you that has shifted. The energy of this space that has shifted, maybe lifted into this angelic portal, amplifying this vibration that we are creating right here to the entire gathering, to remind us to fully immerse in the playfulness of this human experience, and that will keep our creativity alive, that will keep us inspired, and then that brings forth this balance in our subtle body. Our physical body will then be a reflection of that. It sometimes takes time, so remind yourself to have that patience and call on that support to keep you patient, reverent to this process of healing, and remind yourself to enjoy this process of being a human on earth right now, that we are all here to also merge those angelic frequencies that we have within us, to merge those frequencies with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. And when we're able to be that clear channel between heaven and earth, our throat chakra is balanced. It is in alignment. The thyroid, the throat chakra, is our measure of alignment. How aligned are we on earth? How grounded are we? And at the same time, how inspired and flowing can we be? Can we root, and can we also move and dance in that playful energy of life? So ask your higher self right now, am I in alignment? Is there anything in my life where I can be more in this Satnam energy, in this integrity energy? Am I fully stepping into my purpose? Am I fully aligned and embodying myself? Perhaps it's a full body 100 that you feel inside of you. Waheguru. And perhaps if there's any place inside of you that needs to raise, let your sweet human know, oh, I love you, thank you, you are doing it. Accept all those places that are still recalibrating every day, and that's the thyroid. The thyroid is the recalibration. So to love that place within you that is learning how to recalibrate. We're learning again and again. So I thank you all for learning and relearning and remembering with me. And I'm so excited to continue this practice with you. So we'll continue onward with some Q&A in just a moment. To anchor in that energy together. With another deep breath in and a sigh out. So I do have online this practice as a free Spotify podcast. So if any of you would like that and would like the practices and to have these like 20-30 minute practices, I have my info up here you can come get after as well. So it's called Embodied Voice Breathwork on Spotify as a podcast. I have a couple, maybe like 6 episodes up there, and I'm recording more, collaborating with different artists. Some I produce myself, and then some I work with other artists as well. So it's really fun to do that work, and also to train facilitators in Thyroid Yoga, which is a whole practice with yoga asana, kriya, embodied voice breathwork, Ayurveda, holistic nutrition, essential oils. There's so many holistic approaches to heal naturally, whether it's a thyroid condition, hormone imbalance, imbalance in just the alignment, getting back into your center. And so also I am hosting trainings and have one coming up right after Envision. So there's one I live in Puerto Viejo on the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, and I have a training on March 19th. I have flyers up here for anyone who's excited and wants to dive deeper into this as a practice, and is also something that is your dharma, that you can go forth and share with the world in your own unique voice. That's something I'm super, 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 super passionate about, is empowering facilitators to take this wisdom and take this knowledge and do something with it that really resonates and might combine some of your own modalities and your own work that you might be already doing. Yeah, I love the music too. It's great. He's a friend of mine over there DJing. So good. So that resonates with you. Highly recommend dancing this energy through you and moving this energy through you now. And also we have time for some Q&A. So I'd like to open the space if anyone has a question. And I know you don't have microphones over there, so I'll repeat the question so everyone can hear you as well. So feel free to ask something on your heart. Anyone? You can just raise your hand. Or you can share something. Okay, we have 5 minutes, so you can share something like how you feel, what came up for you, or you can ask a question. It's up to you. Yes?
Do you have experience with the opposite of Hashimoto's, but I have Graves?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just wondering how the practice is a bit different. I'm sure the vocal activation and breathwork is very similar, but I was wondering if there are any key differences to keep in mind on the journey.
Thank you. Yes, the question is, have I worked with Graves, which for anyone who isn't familiar with the terms, Hashimoto's is the underactive autoimmune version of a thyroid condition, and then Graves is the overactive, meaning your thyroid's working in overdrive, like constantly, and that's the overactive but autoimmune form of it. So there's different levels of the thyroid imbalance. It might be like super in just teeny imbalance, and then sometimes it's like woof, and then all of a sudden our body is really trying to cope and keep up. Yes, I have experience with that, with Graves, with thyroid cancer, with women who've had their thyroid removed and have no thyroid at all. And so these practices are powerful for everyone. You're working on the energetic center of the throat chakra, and then also the nutrition, the functional medicine, the other practices that I cover in thyroid yoga as well apply to all. And then I do have different practices for example, if I'm working with a woman who has thyroid cancer, we work in a specific way versus someone who already had their thyroid removed. Maybe they were told by doctors that they needed to have their thyroid removed when they were younger, and they really didn't have a say. I had that happen to many of my clients. And so I work in many different ways with many different people, and with thyroid yoga, it's working with everyone as an individual and empowering everyone to be their inner healer. That's the most important thing, is bringing the empowerment back to the self, to the guru inside, reminding us that we can reclaim our power back. And we don't give it away anymore. I mean, in lifetimes, women were strangled, and witchcraft was such a big many of you might feel like that was a past life, that you were burned or hung or strangled, something for expressing yourself. So on an energetic level, we're freeing ourselves from that, and also men as well. So there's men with thyroid conditions. I have a lot less male clients because more women are usually diagnosed with a thyroid condition, and then hormone imbalances in general, because we're the first to be like, wait, there's weight gain or there's brain fog, and hormones in general are more intricate a lot of times with many women. So, but men have thyroid conditions as well. I know no one asked that, but I did want to honor that that's something that also is prevalent among men in our society, and it's also the call for the divine masculine to really rise in their power. So we're all rising as a collective, and it's now becoming more and more necessary than ever to do this work. So with that, any other questions? Feeling this music. Yes, a question.
You started working with your throat chakra, did you start from the bottom and then start?
That's a great question. So she asked that when I started with thyroid yoga, did I start with the root chakra and then move up, or did I go right to the throat? Well, the practice actually started with when I started my yoga practice. I studied the Jivamukti practice in New York City, and also very shortly after I studied Kundalini Yoga with my teachers in New York and in LA as well. So I was looking at the entire body. That was a big thing for me, was the root chakra, my digestion, elimination. Was a really big problem for me, and still continues to be something that is like my radar, to see if I'm calibrated. Are things working, or am I holding my emotions inside and really like clenching up? So I did start with the root chakra a lot. Then also the chanting practice became something that I really focused on. Living in New York, I was chanting in both my Jivamukti classes and then my Kundalini classes, and I was just like, whoa, what is all this? This is such medicine. I want to awaken the world to all these mantras and practices, and both lineages are so potent for me because I feel so deeply inside this sound current that we're all riding on and traveling on. I know that wasn't part of the question, but I just got carried into that. Is that we are using our navel centers, we are using these mantras to, really sing from our power center and call that energy up and out. And it's a whole body practice for sure. So we can focus on the throat chakra healing as another point to make, though it's also, the throat chakra is the control center, it's the balance for the entire body. So when we work on the throat specifically, the entire body starts to recalibrate as well. You're welcome. Any other questions? All right, well, my name is Fern Olivia. I am based here in Costa Rica, so I'm here to chat after the session if anyone has any other personal questions, intimate questions. The training is March 19th through 24th. I also offer trainings online. This training also is very special, that we are also offering, my partner who you've seen in Kirtans with me as well, we are offering the training also as a purpose-driven training. So we're also offering you to dive into your purpose and give you tools with branding and marketing, because that's what he's focused on for many years as well. So branding and marketing and photo shoots, and to get you really embodied and feeling really creative and inspired and in your dharma. So that's something that's really special that's coming up. And then also we have a free meditation on the paper as well, so you can download that. It's a sound journey about finding your purpose and embodying your purpose, really anchoring in that dharma into your consciousness after this gathering, to really keep that with you so you can integrate after the days that you are on this land. And then also free stickers, Make Love, Make Music, to remind you, put on your water bottle, give one to a friend. If you'd like to, you can take one, you can take two. Remind yourself that you are a divine being, so worthy of making music every day, whether that means in your shower or whether that means with a friend or chanting mantras in kirtan. So I'd love to connect with you. My Instagram is @FernOlivia, and then also on the stickers you'll see Pranamar Musica. And happy to share Thyroid Yoga is thyroid.yoga, but I know there's lots of links there, so we can just connect in one of these ways.